welcome to Strip Hobbies today. Today we're going to go over how I made the logo for my guitar. And it's not a Fender, but it looks like a Fender, so I wanted to make my own special logo for it that definitely looks like this Fender logo. I looked online at a lot of different kinds, and this is the one that I really liked. So what I did is I went into Inkscape and I made an outline of the word, which will be my last name, then did a whole bunch of more words. Inkscape's a really easy program to use. I'm not going to go through how I did it. There's lots of other tutorials. That's the way to go. So what I did is made it, and then I flipped it, and then I printed it out. And I printed it out on some special decal paper, which I'll show you that later on in the film. And then I used some regular hobby enamel glue or paint. This is gold paint, so it models the Fender really nicely in the light. And then I used a calligraphy pen to trace, well, not trace, but to fill in the backside of all of the letters. And that's how I got the nice gold color with that nice black outline, and it's all nice and pretty. I'll show it to you here. So you can see right here, this has been on for about a year now, and I have had no issues with it at all. It looks beautiful. Looks like a Fender, but then you get close and you're like, something's wrong there. So stay tuned and I'll show you all the steps that I took to do it. It was kind of fun getting that on. I almost screwed up. See if you can notice it. I'm going to go a little bit out of order here, and I'm going to fast forward through this. This is me filling in all of the letters with that gold paint with the calligraphy pen. I printed 3 of them here, as you can see. Just in case I messed up on a couple of them, I still have one more, and I didn't waste any more paper. The first one I messed up as soon as I got it out of the printer. I accidentally touched it with my finger and smudged it. Second one, I got a little bit out of line with the paint. Third one, it looked pretty good. It looked good enough for what I was doing. This is my first time using a calligraphy pen, so there was a little bit of a learning curve. And the paint, it's paint, not ink, so it's very thin, and it's an enamel. But I was able to get it on there, and I was quite surprised with how this process turned out. And once the paint dried, then I used that spray paint to seal it all in, and then I was able to put it onto the guitar, as you'll see here in a few minutes. And it was really simple. You just cut out the logo, and then you put the Waterslide Decal in water for a while, and then you flip it upside down onto the surface that you're putting it on. And because you sprayed that protector on it, all that paint sealed. You're not going to have to worry about it leaking at all, and it goes on pretty easy. Alright guys, hey, so what I used is Test Stores decal paper. Bought it at Harbor Freight, or not Harbor Freight, bought that at Hobby Lobby. They also had decal bonder spray. Found out those go together. Put it in my inkjet printer. To bring it over here so you can see. Just Epson inkjet printer, and I loaded it via the bottom This is a half sheet. So put it right in there, and it was able to go through the printer, no issues. So I'm pretty happy with that. So now what I've done is have my logo, and I put 2 layers of this on it very lightly, and didn't, let's see, waited 20 minutes, half an hour each time to do it. I am a little bit worried about how well that will stick on there, because all of the glue is between this clear coat and the backing paper. So I saw one place that used some glue, so I figure I'll put some glue in here. And this is about lukewarm water. It's starting to get a little cold now. Oops. Right now my neck has about 2 layers of gloss on it, of the top coat. So I figured I was going to put this on there, put the nice third coat on there, seal this, and then figure out how to sand it later. Now I don't want this to sit inside the glue. So we'll just let that sit down. Get some water on here. Now what we're looking for, making sure that none of the ink is running, and waiting until, there we go. Whoops. Maybe I didn't let that stay in the water enough. Put it in the water again, let it get nice and pliable. All right. Now we will let that dry. Put a coat of, I'm going to let that dry for maybe about an hour. Then I'll put a coat of the clear coat on it. I'm using the wood tone, so I got the neck top coat that I'll be putting on here. And this is not just neck top coat. I was wondering if it was gloss or anything. We'll put that on there. Call it good.